welcome to Future Wrestling. It's the first episode of a brand new worldwide wrestling RPG that we're doing here on the Nerds R Us channel. I am your game master and general manager of Future Wrestling, Jonathan, joined by my roster here, or at least most of them. To my left, according to this screen, is Kira. Kira, do you want to tell us what who your character is, who you'll be playing as tonight?
So my character's name is Violet Storm.
Mm-hmm.
As the indie darling.
Yes, pretty much the indie darling. What is their first time on TV wrestling. So, no pressure or anything, just saying. To my right here on my Brady Bunch screen is Kev. Kev, who are you playing as tonight?
I am Cyrus Gold, coming in as the new gold standard for this wrestling company. Pretty much just your natural athlete who is just out to make a name for himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Then to my bottom left is Amy. Amy, who are you playing as today?
I'm Selena, and I am playing as Am I the hardcore one now?
You are hardcore now,
indie darling to hardcore, yeah. So I've gone from being the indie darling to being the hardcore star.
Very good. Very good. Then, directly down below me, if we just wave down to him, there you are, is Foxy. Foxy, who are you playing as today?
I am playing as Silver Fox, who is a heel luchador character.
Mm-hmm. And that you are. Then down to my bottom right then is my good friend Jerry, or KC, wherever he's known as today. Jerry, for the love of God, please explain your character.
I don't think anyone can explain this character.
No one knows who I truly am, but I will make you laugh and I will get you cash. See you at the Mets, David.
Lads, I am sold. Jerry, I'm fucking PayPaling you money right now. I love it. I love it so much. I love his character so much.
Excellent. His character is Alan Morph, by the way, but we'll have that show up on screen either way. Last but certainly not least then is Jamie. Jamie, who are you playing as today?
I am James Rage, the no-nonsense crossover fighter with a violent temper.
As you can tell from your introduction.
That's the most chilled anyone has ever been.
I just want to say that the signal kind of waved a bit there, and it actually sounded like you said the cross-dresser wrestler.
That happens after. That happens at a gimmick change.
I was just like, that's a new
Keep
character.
dreaming, Cyrus. Keep dreaming.
So yes, this is our roster. Unfortunately, we do have two other people on this roster, but unfortunately can't join us today. That's Dennis, who's playing Cutter, who is our resident monster character. And otherwise, then we have Tony, who plays our resident Finnish character, which is Kalpir Kalvala. But they will both appear on the card either way today, so they don't feel too missed out, as it were.
Sorry, just want to point out, Finnish is not a gimmick.
Yeah, I think
what's the gimmick that he plays?
It is.
What's the actual gimmick that the character has?
He's the according to Tony, he's the anti-hero, but we'll have to wait until.
There you go.
Yes,
that's what I mean. Like that. That's You can't just say Finnish. He's the Finnish.
True. He's not the foreigner stereotype, so we can't.
Yeah,
take him
we're not racist yet. Okay, It's only the first episode. Give us a chance to build up to the racism.
Exactly.
Yet.
Yeah, not yet. All in good time though. As you saw from the intro there, this is the first episode of a brand new promotion called Future Wrestling, risen from the ashes of an old promotion that folded after a disastrous final show. Some of the roster are carryovers from that one, while some are new blood, and they're all mixing together for what is a pilot of hopefully a new successful TV wrestling show, depending on how this all goes. So, with that in mind then, the show starts proper. We have two announcers, one play-by-play, one color commentator. Play-by-play guy is called Mike Dublin, and that's a stage name. Trust me on that one. And he's your kind of prim and proper, Vince McMahon type. Oh, welcome to the show, everybody.
Unbelievable.
Not quite getting the wrestling thing. He's very much a network guy. And beside him is a former pro wrestler by himself, now retired, Kratos O'Neill, who was formerly of the ARSC roster, but unfortunately he's packed it in long ago. And he's your color commentator, takes the Taz role, if you like, And during these matches, we're basically going to jump in and beat Kratos for a while and put over wrestlers whenever we feel like it. So in case you're wondering why somebody sounds so diverse over the show, that's why. So you'll hear a lot what Kratos has to say over this. But
First, when you said Taz type, I could understand why there's so much variance. He's probably going to make a lot of mistakes too.
That is the hope, at least. That is very much the hope. So
I just want a real match with Taz. Like, I'm just trying to build up some heat for that. Like,
yes, because the feud everyone wanted was Cyrus Gold versus Kratos O'Neill all this time. We just didn't want to lie to ourselves that way. So with that in mind,
pretty fucking epic.
well, actually, I'd book that. I'd book that. So with that in mind, then our ring announcer, who is a nameless ring announcer for the time being, because we can't book anyone exclusive at the moment. Introduces then the general manager of Future Wrestling, former pro wrestler by himself, Kyle Decker. So this is the first time that Kyle Decker has been seen in public since the injury, and spinal injuries to be precise. So it's a long build-up. Lights have gone down. His lasers starting to flow a little bit, and then suddenly, when the music hits, here he is. So he's standing kind of like relatively proper, like he's able to stand up. So he's recovered mostly from his injuries. But as he starts walking to the ring, you can kind of see there's a bit of a limp on one side. He's favouring one of his sides. But crowd's giving him solemn applause. They all know what happened to him, and they don't really want to talk about it. So he walks to the ring, takes his time getting in there, because again, he's still rather fucked. But there's solemn applause, few chants, and he just simply takes the mic off the ring announcer and kicks into his promo. So, there was a time where I didn't think I'd be in a wrestling ring. But it's been a long time. It's been a damn long time. But that's the past. And what really matters now is the present, and points to a sign, and the future. This is a promotion that's going to forget about everything that happened 2 years ago. Whatever happened in the past is now gone, and we're looking directly into the future, which gives relative applause. Which brings me to tonight. As I said, we have a lot to cover tonight. You're going to see some of the best talent from around Europe and the United States all coming to this place for one opportunity at the Future World Championship. Now, we're not going to crown a champion tonight. No. We're not. That's too easy. What we're going to do is we have a live special coming up on the VCR network, and that main event for that first takeover, if you will, a hostile takeover, is going to be for the Future Heavyweight Championship. And it's going to be a fatal four-way elimination match. So I'm going to pick the 4 best talents that I see tonight, and I'm going to put them in that match. So to everyone in the roster, everyone backstage is listening to this right now, think of this as your audition. You prove to me that you're good enough. Prove to me that you're championship material, and I'll put you in that match. That's all you have to do. Tonight is an exhibition. I want to see the best that Future Wrestling has to offer. And with that, I pass over to this ring announcer. I pass over to your referee, Sonny Baloney, and let's get the show on the road. So with that, the ring announcer goes, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
One fall!
Bit of a cold crowd, I'll be honest. We'll get there in time.
I'm just upset you didn't do the fact and fiction intro. I was fully expecting that voice, and I'm raging I didn't get it.
Well, that does come later, Amy. There is a Halloween special coming up soon. Just throwing it out there. That is a lie. Introducing.
Not this time.
Not this time. Introducing to the ring first.
Crickets.
nobody.
God.
Tumbleweed.
Where you go, God?
Okay, there was meant to be music there. I'll add that in post-production. Introducing to the ring first.
Oh, I forgot this wasn't fucking live.
Yeah, this is why it's not live.
Oh,
The beauty
so
of
much better.
The beauty of TV tapings. To the ring first, weighing in at 198 pounds from Inverness, Scotland, Connor Locke, who is an NPC. Watch up on screen. So Connor Locke is the technical gifted young talent that comes from Carjacker's personal academy, and he is widely touted to be essentially the next technical wrestling mastermind in Europe. So much so that Carjacker likes him that much. He's given him his signature submission maneuver, the chest burster. So that's how well rated he is. So he's in the ring. Not much to say about the entrance. He just kind of walks in and does the whole the wrist tape, warms up, that type of deal. Not much going for it. So he'll just warm up in the ring, run the ropes a few times, and the music ends. So with that in mind, then is his opponent. Let's hope this fucking plays. No. Okay.
His opponent, who uses the exact same entrance music.
Are they a tag team?
Crickets.
Let's see now.
A tag team that got split up unexpectedly?
I find out that they're actually related.
The music is just to follow like the response they're getting from the crowd.
Precisely. Alright, let's try that again.
Raise the cage.
I think someone needs the cage
drop my
music
mouse.
as their entrance music just to get people excited for nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, here we go. There we have it. Introducing to the ring from the Asylum Fight Club, weighing in at 212 pounds, James Rage. So James, talk us through our entrance.
Okay. I walk out, stare down the crowd with contempt, take in the entire venue, start a slow, methodical walk to the ring, lock eyes with Mr. Locke, stare him the fuck down, get to the corner, do the Ken Shamrock punching of the self in the head, climb in the ring, and do not take my eyes off of Locke. Locked on intense focus, and then, presuming it's still part of the entrance, I offer a handshake.
The little granny sitting in the crowd. How can anything so cute be so dangerous?
Very good, very good.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, the bell rings. The match starts. So, James,
Ding,
roll
ding,
us the dice.
ding.
Roll us a dice real quick.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
You
Okay.
tell me this shows. I did not get snake eyes.
put
I got an 11.
Doesn't
Got
show.
11.
the light
Mid-
on the brightness
yeah.
on your phone down to the lowest, near enough the lowest. Yeah,
Yeah. Ooh,
perfect.
12 or 11, should I just say.
11.
Right. So you have complete control now of this situation, right? So what do you want to do with the handshake?
Oh, just genuine, honest to God handshake.
Yeah? You want to just, yeah? And so Conor Locke will agree. You have initiative. What do you want to do?
We maintain the intense eye contact, but it is a legit handshake.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But from there, we separate and lock up. Clean and simple, collar and elbow.
Collar and elbow. Okay. So carry on then. What's your first move?
Slip
This
behind
is
into
always
a
where
hammerlock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Hammerlock. Yeah.
From there, he throws an elbow back. I turn into the clothesline.
Okay, good. I'll ask you to roll on work, please. So your work is 0, so it's just a straight roll for you.
Okay. 8.
8. Okay, that works. So that's successful, and you gain 1 momentum. So remember, your momentum is your health bar here. So you can use your momentum to boost your dice rolls, or you can spend it for later on if you want to. But make sure it's all used up by the end of the episode. Okay. So carry on then. You're on 2 momentum.
Hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's laid out.
Yep.
I am standing. From here, I will grab his left arm with my left arm, pull him back to his feet and into another clothesline.
Okay, good. You want to put him into another clothesline? I'll ask for a power on that, if that's okay.
Okay.
So power, you're +1 on that one. Ooh, okay, so that's a critical hit, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to yank him up straight away, like no time to react, get him up, and then just sling him back and hit a proper lariat on him. So because that's a critical hit, you gain +1 momentum as well, but you also gain an audience, right? So immediately you've made an impression on the audience, which is great.
I don't think Kyle Decker's school is making that same impression if this is already a critical hit on his star pupil.
Yeah, you've really sparked him out there. So it seems that way, doesn't it? Okay,
Go
Jay.
for the quick pin.
Yeah.
Go for the pin.
So, Jamie, what's your next move? You have to lash them out with a massive lariat. So, what's your next step?
He has laid the fuck out.
He's after doing Rikishi selling as well. Like he is after properly
Inside out.
Gone.
inside out on the deck.
Okay.
We're checking if he's breathing at this
Is
point.
he alive?
Stop. He's already dead. That's Kyle in the background.
Just there, just like as a concerned parent going, Jesus Christ, Catherine, that's disgraceful.
Do you know what? Yeah,
I knew I should have fucking kept
That
that.
technique was terrible.
Are you going for the pin?
I'm going to get riskier than that.
Okay.
I am going to do the throat cut,
Mhm.
signaling the guillotine,
All right.
and I am going to scoop him up into the guillotine choke.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Right, so you're going for your finisher early. Okay. So in that case, then,
And
you
I'm
give us
putting both momentum.
Okay, so you're gonna spend. You have 3 momentum. So how much you want to spend?
All of it.
All of it. So
Finish.
+3.
He's all in.
All right.
All in.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So roll on that then, please.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
7.
7. It's a 10. Okay, so you lock it in. It's good. It's in the middle of the ring. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll do a cheeky roll just here.
Just to
Okay.
try and save your boy.
Well, as you can see, I just did. That's a 12.
Got it.
I knew you should have went for the fucking pin.
I
So
really should have.
so kind of so you have him locked in. He's cinched in, right? So you like
Mhm.
it's a proper solid guillotine choke. He's like you have him in the center of the ring. Everything's perfect on your end. But again, he's technically gifted. So what he does, he's going to switch his hips. He's going to roll and lock you into a pinfall submission, pinfall maneuver. So
Okay.
can you give us a dice roll there, quick?
5.
Little granny.
1.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That
Roll
granny
again.
at the side is just like, what the fuck?
4.
2.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh, no.
sake.
Get a 3. Get a 3.
No way.
For the love of God.
7.
Kick out.
No, thank
Right. So the separation then, okay? So he, like you said, you had the dominance there, but he immediately duped onto you. So the separation now, right? So he's rolled back into his feet. He's going to take a step back then, and he will do. He's going to go for a drop. He's going to go for a John Woo drop kick. So he's going to hit you from distance.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to have to get the bad draw there, so he's going to lose initiative. So what do you want to do to reverse that?
He's coming in with the drop kick from
he's charging-
the distance.
Yeah, he's charging you for a drop kick, so you have a chance to reverse that.
I'm going to charge at him, and while he's in the air, I'm taking him down and ground and pounding him.
Nice. I love that spot. So I think I'll. Oof. Okay, I'll ask for a power on that, please.
Or do some Mojo and just step out of the way.
That's what I was just going to say. Just step out
spot
of the
him.
way.
5.
5. Okay, so that's a 6. So it's you do stop in momentum, all right. But what essentially it does is you've kind of soaked it up a little bit, so you've stepped back, but he's still kind of like left a bit of a mark on you, if you will.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a stalemate. So he gets a bit more separation, and he's going to go for it again. So he's going to go for another drop kick. This time you're closer to the corner, so it's a bit more high risk, but hopefully it pays off for him. It doesn't. So now you're in the corner again. So he's gone for another drop kick. Not quite successful. So you have
So
initiative
glad I
again.
didn't go to this training school.
Again, this is the cream of the crop. Like he's not doing well.
That's
The
the
rest
best.
of
I
them all
hate to
just-
see the worst.
Yeah,
Are the rest
that's
of them
true.
all just little drug addicts just sitting in the corner? Are they the ring crew? Is that all this is?
Pretty
Well, in
much.
our school, we teach you how to do a roll up and a Jamu drop kick. And that's about it.
I
about
can't
it.
guarantee they're going to work. I cannot guarantee if they're going to work.
Okay, so
Okay.
Jamie, you have control again. So
So if
gonna-
he's charging me in the corner with the drop kick. I'm just getting out of the way and letting him hang himself up.
Okay, Grant, so you're going to dodge it. Give us a straight roll there, please.
Oh, 10.
10, perfect.
Okay.
So you get perfectly out of the way. He crashes and burns into the turnbuckle. So he's in a crumpled heap. He's getting back onto his feet and he has his back turned to you. So you have control here.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I'm going
Now
to
you have
charge
zero
him.
momentum here, just to let you know. So you're
Yeah.
back to zero momentum.
So I'm not going to do anything risky this time.
Very good.
I'm just going to charge in and German suplex him out.
Suplex it, good. I'll ask for a work on that, please, which is a straight roll.
Ooh, 4.
4. Okay, so he reverses it with a German suplex of his own, and he hits it nice and square, right?
Okay.
So he's back in control then. He's going to get it back up then. He's going to have you in like a supine headlock position, and he's going to go for a hammerlock DDT, which is another signature move called Decker. And he hits it. So you're down on the ground. You've after taken a DDT, and he's going to go for a pinfall then. So Jamie, give us a roll.
10.
10. Kick out of 1. Perfect. Excellent kick out. So
Ultimate warrior wordy kick out.
so he's still got control of you at this point. So now he's gonna clutch your arm. Okay. So he has your right arm at the moment, kind of in a like an outstretched position there, and he's kind of looking for some sort of maneuver. Not quite sure what he's going for yet, but he's just trying to kind of grip onto you. So I'm going to give you a chance to reverse that. So give us an idea of how you get out of that, and then roll on.
Straight left hand to the side of his head.
Nice. You're going to go for a straight blow. Now, I am going to treat that as working stiff. So, for that, okay, let's see how this goes. So, you want to work real stiff. I'll ask you to roll, please.
It's real to me, damn it.
He got snake eyes. He's confused. He's re-rolling.
No, I got 10 in the exact same, so I'm not sure if it went through. This time I got 6.
You got a 6. Okay. Now, you were like, let's see.
All right, James is the most honest player we have so far. he
He's
rolled
the
a
only
10.
player so far.
He rolled 10, and then he rolled again.
They look the
got a
exact same,
lesser
though. I'm not
number.
sure if it actually refreshed.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Now, you're 0 on real there, so you rolled a 6, so you're going to miss the shot, okay? You're not going to treat it as a botch. You just missed it, right? So now he's got you torqued up there, so he's going to get you down on the ground and pin you down. And it looks like then he's going to switch to his feet and he's going to go for the chest burster. So he's going to lock your feet together with his, and then kind of in a surfboard Romero stretch style, he's going to grab your arms and then try and go for it. So just as he's about to reach you up for this, I'm going to give you a chance to get out of it. So what you're going to do?
So he
has your arms he's behind you and he's gripped your wrists basically and he's pulling them out
So
like
I'm
this.
face down.
Yeah, like that. No, you're not face down. You're kind of like you're on your knees and he has his arm your arm stretched out like that.
Like for like if this was prison, assume the position type situation.
In a manner of
enough.
speaking. Yeah. So
Don't accept it, James. Okay, you
break
can't fight back.
Yeah.
He'll whisper you sweet
Oh,
nothings
dear.
later. It's okay.
I suppose realistically, I'm just trying to wrench my wrists free and roll forward out of it.
Roll forward out of it, yes. Because like I said, your kind of feet are locked in. So yeah, we can do that. Give us a roll of power on that.
Okay. 7.
7 plus 1 is 8. You break free of the chest burster. So again, there's separation between you now. So I'll ask you for a straight roll.
7.
I got 11. So he's going to take advantage and he's going to lock you in then for another hammerlock DDT. He hits it and he has you down then. So he's going to go for a pin. Give us another roll there.
9.
9. You kick out a 2. Perfect. Okay, so that was a good roll. So I'm going to give you advantage here. So you've just kicked out of a pinfall. Connor's about to go to town on you again. What do you want to do?
Shoot for the double leg takedown and go for the ground and pound again.
Excellent. I'll ask for a roll on that, please. On work, which is 0.
8.
8. Excellent. That will do nicely. So it's successful. You get him down on the ground. So now you have him in this position. You're on this kind of mounted position now. So what do you want to do?
Ground
You've got
about. Just
one
lay him in.
moment. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Go again. I roll on real, so that's a 0 as well.
8.
8. Excellent. Works again. So you're on 2 momentum now.
Okay.
So it's all working out well. So you can continue, or do you want to switch it up then? What do you want to do?
I'm going to continue to the point of ridiculousness.
Okay, so I'm going to treat that as working stiff. So you're going to go for one proper hit here, which is real,
Okay.
which is 0. So go for a roll there.
7.
7. I will allow that. Okay, yeah, 7 will work fine. So you have a choice of you injure your opponent, the match ends in a no contest, or your opponent loses -1 audience. But he's an NPC, so really you either injure your opponent or match ends in a no contest.
Well, let's
going
go
for the
for
injury.
the injury. I want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
going for the
prove
injury.
that Kyle Decker's skill is not
Yeah.
really worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
If my
So,
whole
yeah.
thing is that I snap the double leg takedown and just not stopping
Excellent.
works.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So describe then how it happens. So you're going to go for one proper hit. So where are you
Okay.
hitting in particular?
Oh, jaw.
You're gonna
Just
clock him in
I
the jaw.
drop the elbow.
Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, we won't roll on that one because you've done it. So in that case, then he's kind of like covering up here. So what do you want to do then? You've got him in a perfect position here.
Is the match continuing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Match is continuing,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. But he is
Got-
injured.
He is injured, yeah. And you've got 3 momentum back now.
Message descent.
Mhm.
In that case, from the ground, I'm going to hook him into the front face lock and roll over and cinch in the guillotine choke again.
Very good. Okay, so roll on that, please. And I presume you're spending your momentum, are you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
9.
9. That's +3, so that's a 12. That's a critical. He taps out immediately. So that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah, that is
Done,
it.
son. Done.
Your winner, James Rage. So describe then.
He's already dead.
Describe what happens.
Yeah. Is there any afters, or are you done?
Yeah. Yeah. I hold
Okay.
on.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Roll,
okay.
please.
We are just looking to kill a person, so.
I send in a
I
message.
just wanted to
Yeah.
witness
So
a
Fuck's
do
murder.
you.
sake, Foxy, why aren't you doing your job? Stop this.
Okay.
So that's
So
called Sunny, by the way.
I hold on to the guillotine choke. Eventually, people come in and try and claw me off of him.
Mhm.
Eventually,
Kyle
I let
Decker's
go.
running out from the back crying at his prodigy. Jesus.
No.
Sorry, I take that back. Kyle Decker limps from the back.
Okay, so give us a roll on that.
So-
Jamie.
Hang on. So specifically from like when I did the double takedown,
Yeah.
double leg takedown, it was pure fury, rage, as the name
Yes.
would say. Lay in the shots, lock in the thing, hold it in for as long as possible. People pull me off.
Mhm.
Do I keep going with this, or
It's up to
how-
you.
How much can I
roll-
do?
So
Freezing.
that's-
Freezing.
So you're at that point where you're trying to be separated. So roll on that. if you
Okay.
will.
Okay. 5.
5. Okay, so they do separate you in the end.
Perfect.
Which is good. So
Perfect.
you get booed by the audience.
Good.
You'd be shocked to hear. But
Can I
that's
do
it.
one more thing?
Tell me what it is, and I'll let you.
Are you going to spit on him or something?
No,
Because
I
that's
am
what
going-
seems next.
I am going to walk over and I am going to pick up his prone hand and I'm going to shake it again.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a look.
This guy right here, look.
This is a look. So that's a -2. So you're gonna have to
Oh,
really have a good
fuck.
dice roll for this.
Okay. 8.
A 6.
6.
I'll allow it. Because it's a good spot. It's a good spot. So
Thank you.
yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll allow that. So you go to him, you shake his hand very limply because he's sparked out, and you just head down to the back. Excellent.
Beautiful.
So good stuff. So that's our opening contest. James Rage wins.
Yay.
Just so you know, you have an audience of 2. So you've gained an audience in that, by the way, which is good news for you. So we hit the backstage, and obviously Carl Decker has kind of come out to check on his student. He's checking him, just making sure he's all right. Doesn't seem to be much life
Make a
there.
fool out of me, boy.
So he helps him. Some of the officials, some of the stagehands, kind of help him to the back. Kyle's kind of watching everything, but the cameras follow him backstage, and Decker's kind of watching as everything goes by, and then suddenly he gets caught from behind by a silver fox. So, Foxy, take the wheel. This is your promo.
I want my title shot.
if only.
Yes.
Only.
Please, sir. Please. I've worked ever so hard for it.
Man, no. Oi, Decker.
Oh, hey man, how's it going?
Top decker.
I have to
bottom
admit,
decker.
I'm surprised that you called me in for this place. I
Yeah.
didn't think we'd. I know we haven't seen eye to eye, but I mean,
No,
like this whole farce of like, you're choosing who's gonna be like in this like title shot. Nah. You know how good I am. You know full well, and
Mhm.
I'm not gonna accept that. And I'm definitely in that title shot. I need it. I want it. I should have it now. I shouldn't need to prove myself.
You raise a good point, man. You're right in what you're saying. We go way back, man. How many matches have we had together over the years? And I like what you've done in the last year. I like how you changed stuff up. I like the way you've got this kind of attitude now. Took you a while, but suddenly you seem to have learned a few things over the years. But I gotta tell you, man, this isn't absolutely rapid anymore. This ain't a small pond anymore. You're working with some very big fish here, okay? So you might think that you're as good as they come, but I tend to disagree. And you should have to prove to me how good you are. So I tell you what, I respect the fact that you came up to talk to me about this. First guy to do it, mind you. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You've got a match coming up right now. And the job is pretty simple. All you have to do is beat this hot, up-and-coming, enigmatic talent that I acquired myself, and I'll have you in the
Should be
match.
hard.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, is it?
Pin him in
So
the
I
ground. Pin him 1,
just-
2, 3, and you're in the match. Simple as that.
So I just take care of one of your little stooges, and then that's it.
That's
Simple
all
as
you
that?
have to do. Simple as that.
May not like it, but all right, fine. I'll do it your way for now.
You're going to have to get used to that, pal. I run this show.
For now. For now.
Get to the curtain. So with that, the promo's over. Give us a roll on that, Foxy, if you will.
Seven.
7. Good. You get an audience from that.
Yeah, bonus. Yeah.
Excellent. Yep, you get an audience for that. Good stuff. So, with that in mind then, no rest for the wicked. Let's jump into our second match. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 164 pounds, from Clondalkin, County Dublin, Silver Fox.
So basically, like, I'm on the ramp. I'm just looking around, kind of like what James Rage did. He's taking in the venue and and thinking to himself, why the hell have I come here? Like, I'm so much better than anyone here. Like, they don't deserve to see me. Well, I'm still walking down. Not gonna do anything majorly flashy. Just walk to the ring. No flips. Do a little wave off. Bring out my opponent. Come on. Let's get this done.
Very well. With that in mind. And his opponent. So, curiously, there's no music. There's no music going on. All you hear are a few kind of animal noises, just here and there.
On our lock again.
Yeah, just kind of like it's a few kind of animal noises that I'm going to add post-production, and it's kind of rolling in, kind of like getting louder and louder, and then you hear this kind of jungle beat, and it's starting to kick in a little bit, and then suddenly the ring announcer pipes up. His opponent, weighing in at 200 pounds, Alan Morph. So Jerry, Jerry, talk to us about what you are.
I am, because this is my first match, a panda. One hand opens the curtain, the other hand opens the curtains. I crawl out on stage, stand on the stage area, get up on my hind legs, better said dominance. Well, I'm 5 foot, but still. Just, put my head up, look around, nose goes up, little sniff, get down into all fours, crawl towards the ring, tumble down the steps, obviously. See a little kid at ringside, go crawl up. Like he's not terrified, but he's just like eyes full of wonder. Go up, tap him on the head, go back in, up on the steps, roll into the ring on my corner, and then I'll kind of lock eyes with the fox.
Outstanding. So this is our match. Dare I say, does anyone want to take commentary for this? There he is. My God, it's Alan Morph. I'm seeing double. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, a giant panda has just entered the arena, has gotten into the ring. So the children are excited to see this near extinct species right in front of their eyes. The silver fox is very confused. Back to you, Sonny D.
And with that fantastic David Attenborough impression from Kratos O'Neill, rings. we get the bell rings and we're away. So Foxy, Jerry, give us a roll, please.
6. Oh, for fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Oh, 11. Nice. Right. So you've got a critical success, Jerry, there. So what's happened here is you're just like, you've got into Foxy's head immediately, right? He is just like, he can't understand what's going on. So you've already got a mental edge on him. So what do you do with that? How are you going to take advantage of this?
Kind of as we lock up, power him back into step by step into his corner, and then break up, and then a little push on the chest.
Okay. All right. Very good. So again, mental edge. That's good. Give us a roll on that, please.
That is 6.
6. Okay. So you've done that, but all you've done is annoyed Fox. So Foxy, you get the initiative back. What do you do with this?
He thinks he's being smart, so I'm like, okay, let's play your game. We'll go for a lock-up again. This time I want to push him into his corner. And instead of just a little tap, I'm going to smack him across the face.
Okay. You're going to try and rearrange his mask if you like. So that's good.
Yeah.
In that case, then, give us a roll on that, please. We're going to roll on real for that, which is a straight roll.
12.
12. Right. So you pushed him back,
Knocked
you
out.
smacked him, and the mask goes and just like kind of like rests like at his back. So he's just like seeing like the back of his mask here. So it's just spun around completely. Now you're obviously getting booed for this. Because...
Can I very quickly add a David Attenborough into this?
Go.
Ooh, silver fox there with the attack on the giant panda, which he might want to be a bit careful of, as the panda do have quite carnivorous teeth, even though they do enjoy eating bamboo mostly. Back to the action.
I love that. Okay, so thanks for that.
I've got more.
Oh, please do. You're Kratos for this round. So Foxy, you get momentum on that. So now you're on 2, and you also get an audience, which means you're on 3. So you've got control still.
Basically, I wanted to smack him right in the face because like he thinks he's being smart and being like all joyful. Nah, like I'm not having it.
All
so
right.
smack him. Then when he actually rearranges his mask, I'm gonna try and send him off into the other corner and gonna charge him.
You're gonna charge him. Okay, so I'll ask for a work on that, please, which is a +1 for you.
11.
11. So that's another critical. So yeah, you gain more momentum from that. It's another direct hit. Alan Morph takes it right in the mask again, and that gives you you're on +4 audience. You're a maximum audience now, so you've got the audience entranced here. So you're in complete control. What do you want to do?
So while he's still in the corner, I'm gonna hook him. I'm gonna kind of set him up like a Tower of London, and I'm gonna try and give him the Tower of London from there.
All right, you're gonna go for Tower of London. I'm gonna roll on power for that, which you are +1 on.
6.
6.
So it's a 7.
You just about get it. You just about get it. You're still going to be on 3 momentum though. So you just about get him. So you've hit the move. So what's your next step?
So hit him with that.
Yeah.
Just to really like like go for a pin right there and then,
All right.
because I'm not thinking much of him.
Okay, good. Jerry, give us a roll there.
3,
Better kick out.
1.
Jerry, you better kick out.
7.
7. You kick out a 2. Okay. So,
It
can
is
you give us...
noted that a panda can poop 28 kilos a day, and it looks like Anamorph has made his first poop after that near fall. Back to the room.
I love that. Can you both give us a straight roll there, please? So you've had a bit of separation now. So let's see who gains initiative from this.
5.
8. So Jerry, you've got control here. So what? So you've just been hit with a Tower of London. You've just broken out of the pinfall. So what do you want to do next? How are you going to dupe the Silver Fox here?
Headlock takedown.
Headlock takedown. Okay. Anything else?
And I just hold him there for a bit, like rest help while I kind of recover from the Tower of London.
Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. I'll ask for a work on that, please, which you are a 0.
I'm a 6.
6 plus 1 means that it works. So you do have a minute. You gain. You're gonna stay with one momentum for the minute. But you have him in the rest hold. So you've kind of grabbed him almost bear hook style, if you will. So you have him kind of like you seem to have stopped the momentum a little bit there. So what do you want to do to help out?
I get him back up.
Yep.
To his feet, and then I kind of switch around to the back and grab him from behind.
You're gonna grab him from behind. Okay. So what do you want to do then when you have him from behind?
From behind, I'm going to kind of lift him up, do a wrestling takedown on him, and I get around for a front face lock.
Okay, so you're gonna out wrestle him. That's good. Yeah, I'll give us a straight roll on that, please. Then.
11.
11. So very, very good. That works out a treat. You get. I've got 2 momentum now on that. And again, you've kind of successfully out-wrestled him, out-powered him, if you will, because again, you're a panda. So again, you're still in control here. So what do you want to do next?
Fuaji armbar.
Ooh, Fujiwara armbar. A very panda-like move. I'll give you a reel on that. So you have a +1 on that.
Okay, so it's 5.
A 5, a +6. So you've cinched it in, but you've given Fox a chance to get out of it. So Foxy, get the initiative back. He's going for the arm bar, so he's kind of got you in position, but it's a loose hold, so you have a chance to break out.
So, because I remember I'm a heel, I rake his eye.
Okay, you rake his eye. That's good, and that is a heel move which means give us a roll on that, please.
Righto. 5.
A 5. So, okay. So, because you've done that, you have to spend 2 momentum when you do that. Okay, when you do a heel move, so that puts it up to 7, which means it's successful. So, I will get you. I think what we'll do that is you've made that successful. So you've raked his eyes. You spent some momentum to do it though, which means you're back down to 1. But you've also gained 1 heat with Alan Morph, so you have maximum heat now in this feud. Right. So again, you booed. You're getting booed here out of it because that's a harsh thing to do. So carry on, Foxy. What would you like to do from this?
Rake the eye. He gives his back basically, and I'm gonna give him a German suplex.
German suplex. Okay. I'll give you a work on that. So whatever is the +1.
7.
Have started
So
to
that's an
turn
8.
slightly on the Silver Fox.
Okay. So that's an 8. That's successful. So you gain more momentum from that, and you're still in control. So carry on.
So after I do that, I'm gonna take his leg. I'm gonna go for a sharpshooter.
I'm going to kick his leg out of his leg.
Sharpshooter. Okay. So I'll give you a work on that. So roll, please.
8.
8. So you cinch it in. And again, you get more momentum than that. So you're on 3 momentum. And Alan Morph is currently in the sharpshooter. So you both kind of cinch it in there. So Foxy, give us a roll, please.
Silver Fox is going for the sharpshooter on the
5.
endangered panda.
Okay, so 5. It's a little bit loose. So Jerry, you have a chance to break out of this now. So give us a roll.
pandas do have strange behavior. They do like to lick copper and iron. I wonder if he is going to be able to lick the silver fox.
5.
Okay, so you can take advantage here, right? So you can't take advantage of what is a kind of a slack sharpshooter at the moment. So Foxy, give us another roll.
Just a fun
6.
fact for everyone.
7. Sorry.
7. Okay, so it's gone a little bit tighter, and you're a little bit further away from the ropes now, Jerry. So again, give us another roll, Jerry.
The only panda in the
5.
West is Chin Chin
5.
in London.
Okay.
However, Anamorph is proving here in Dublin there is a panda on the card. That's just a genuine fact. I could not think of a panda-based pun
It
to
just
link in
sounds
with
like
that
we're listening to
escape.
snooker.
Yeah.
That is the point, Cyrus Gold, and I'd ask you please to go back behind stage until your match. Thank you.
Okay, so Fox, you still got the sharpshooter locked in now. So I'm going to give you one more roll, and let's see how this goes. Center of the ring here, so you're cinching quite comfortably here.
7.
7, so that's good. Jerry, let's see if you can beat that. Can you beat a 7?
Come on. Do it.
I draw a 7.
You draw 7,
Ooh.
right? So it's against a stalemate. Okay, so it's still
Stalemate,
nicely poised
yeah.
here. The crowd's starting to well up a little
Fox
bit.
versus
Just
panda. The crowd is starting to get behind the near endangered species, while the silver fox is growing slightly frustrated at the panda's will to continue, not to breed, but just to continue. Back to the ring.
very good. That was actually quite good there. So you have to putting over Alan Morph. So I'm going to give him +1 momentum. Good job, Kratos or Amy, whichever one will go
I
for.
totally forgot that's what I was supposed to be doing. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm happy
Now
to help.
I really want to just talk like this for the rest of the show. Thank you. Back to the ring.
It's Gaz because you got an interview next. So
Oh, crap. I can't stop.
it's like a virus, really, isn't it? So both of you are on 3 momentum.
Don't give
Just
up.
let you know to keep count. So 3 momentum for both of you. So I'm going to ask Jerry if you can roll for me, please. Don't forget you can spend your momentum whichever way you want to.
4.
4. So
Bamboo.
you're going to be stuck in the sharp rule whatever happens with Foxy's roll.
The sharp.
Yes, the sharpshooter.
A 10. Okay, so it's cinched in. It's locked in. Like Jerry, there's no doubt about it. You're in trouble here. So
We need to try and scrape our way to the bottom rope. If we were this little giant cuddly panda, he needs to try and get a break on the bottom rope. That silver fox is not letting go of his prey anytime soon. Back to you.
exactly. So Jerry, this is your last chance, right? This roll, it all comes down to this roll. If you get higher than 7, you got it. If it's lower than 7, you're tapping out.
Pandas are known to having 6 toes.
Come
Will
on.
this panda have a 7?
Get
Just
higher than
to
a
be
7.
able to
You
break.
can spend your momentum, by the way, to boost your
Get
roll.
higher than
Just
a 7.
remember.
I don't think this panda has 6 toes.
11. Right.
Oh!
You've crawled, and you've got to the rope. You've got to the rope after
And
quite a
the
long
little
time in the
giant panda! The crowd is going ballistic as the fox! The fox is starting to burn with fiery rage. He needs to pound this panda down. He needs to get him down.
Okay, so we have
Got a little
separation.
excited.
We have separation now. So Alamorph has got to the ropes. He's clinging onto it for dear life, as pandas tend to do.
Unbelievable.
And Fox, you've got separation now. So the referees give you the second, and now it's up to you. So Fox, I'll give you control here.
Yeah. So he's after making it to the ropes. So, like, I'm not, even though like I'm a heel, I'm not gonna like deny it. It's like,
Mhm.
all right, he can go. Like he can last. But I want to win this. So I
Yeah.
just jump on top of him and I start wailing on his back because
All
I
right.
want to get ready for my finish. So,
Okay, so you're going to attack him basically. Yeah, give us a straight roll on that, please. I'll roll on your reel for that one.
right now.
Pandas can go from pink to white and black, and I think we are going to be
Eight.
seeing Anamorph more black than black and white.
So an 8.
You
So
see
yeah,
him
you're
black
doing
and
it.
blue.
Yeah, you're wailing on him. You're wailing on him. It's working. So carry on then. So like Alan's still clinging to the ropes here. In fairness, he hasn't like moved. He's just still like on the apron, as it were. So carry on. What do you want to do?
Still weighing on his back, but like he's still at the ropes. So I just set him up and I start choking him on the ropes.
Okay. So give us a roll on that then, please. I'm gonna roll. That's a heel move actually. So you're gonna spend 2 momentum on that for your roll. So your roll's gonna be boosted by 2 here.
11.
11. So that's a 13, right? So
Sorry, 9. Sorry, apologies.
beg your pardon. Okay, so you got 9 there, so that ends up in 11. So that's very successful, right? So you're choking them on the ropes. You're getting booed out of the building. You're at peak audience and peak heat here, so don't worry about that. But then the referee's just starting to intervene, like he's trying to break you away here. So I'll ask you, like, are you going to break the hold, or are you going to just kind of keep wailing on the panda?
I break the hold, so that way I can pick him up and actually go for my finish.
Okay, you're going to go for your finish.
Fans unforgiven here as they boo down on Silver Fox, as the dogs barking around us, as children are crying over the fact that the panda, who do have many fans purely because of how cute they are. That's thanks to a study by the BBC late there back in August that has proven that pandas have got most fans purely because they're cute.
Okay, it's an 11. So you're going to hit your finisher. Tell us about your finisher.
So my finish, because like I've been weighing on his back, I'm gonna lift him up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hook him for a pump handle, lift him up into a screwdriver pile driver.
Screwdriver pile driver. Okay. I believe that's called. I believe you have a name for that as well.
Chaos Rain, or is it Rain of Chaos?
I think we went with Reign of Chaos. So yeah, you've hit the Reign of Chaos on a panda.
Silver Fox has a panda up in a Reign of Chaos. Oh my God! And he's hit it. Children are crying. The crowd goes silent as we await to see if he goes for the pinfall on the now.
Of course I'm going for a fucking pin. Jesus Christ.
So Fox is going for
I
the
had
pin.
to be sure, okay? I don't want to assume, okay?
All right. Okay, so Jerry, general reminder, you've got 4 momentum here. You've done quite well storing it. It's game time now. So
Probably
give us a
momentum.
Give us a straight roll here.
Very straight roll.
For the love of God.
7.
7. Okay.
Oh, God.
You kick out at 2. You kick out at 2.
The panda is not dead. The panda is not dead. Ching Ching might be the only panda in the West living in London Zoo. However, Animorph is making a drastic comeback as the Silver Fox becomes more and more agitated. What's he going to do next?
So Foxy,
Fuck you, I'm doing good. At least I'm commentating. The rest
you're killing it. You're killing it. So Foxy, keep going. Then what have you got next?
He's after kicking out my fucking finish, so I'm a bit pissed. But like it goes against what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So I decided to take the chance by climbing the rope and go for a double foot stomp.
You're gonna go for a double foot stomp. Okay.
Is the Silver Fox also a flying fox? We are going to see here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So Foxy, can you give me a roll there, please? A 10. Okay, so you've got up the top rope. There's no kind of.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
It is an 8. Beg your pardon. You're right. It is an 8. That actually changes things. So, Jerry, I'm going to give you a chance to interrupt here. So, what do you want to do? So he's going for a
Kyle in the flogs match in her first match ever.
So Fox is on the top rope. He's just about to launch. He's going for a double foot stomp. What do you want to do?
Roll out of the way and let his foot hit the floor.
Right.
Both
so
crash into the floor.
Give us a roll on that.
4.
It's 4. You don't get out of the way.
And the panda has pulled a Dink. He was unable to move out of the way, just like Luna when she struck down on Dink back in WrestleMania. I can't remember. The fox's ankles went straight through the poor panda. He looks to be going towards finish. Please, the children are crying now. The panda cannot take any more.
So, Fox, you've got control again?
Yeah. I hit the double foot stomp, so now just put an exclamation mark. I'm going to go for my finish again.
All right. Give us a roll on that.
Good. Oh, God, the poor panda will have to be stretchered out here. Hopefully there is place at Dublin Zoo for his rehabilitation.
That's a 10. You're going to hit it. You are going to hit the finisher. So, Jerry, give us a roll.
With one last ditch attempt, the panda tries.
An
Oh,
8
for fuck's sake.
kicks out a 2. The panda kicks
Right,
out
so
again.
this panda, the panda
Fuck
is
this
not ready to
panda.
be extinct. He is not ready to become extinct right now. The birth rates normally happen in August. We're seeing it now in September. Back to the ring. That is also an actual fact. Pandas are normally born in August. This one, his rebirth as a rise from the ashes, is happening in September.
I'm really regretting now giving Kratos the encyclopedia of panda facts. It's starting to. Anyway,
You'll be happy to know.
He's after
Kyle
kicking
Decker,
out.
I am out panda facts. Now I am just pulling it out of my ass.
So, Foxy, sorry, you've hit 2 finishers on a panda and it's still not putting them away.
He's kicked out my finish twice now. So like as he after kicking out, I'm gonna just set up and go for a Meteora.
Meteora, okay. Jerry, I'll give you a chance to interrupt.
Pandas,
What do you want to
Not
do?
like your average teddy bear. They are.
Kind of want to roll, give him an elbow as he's picking me up.
Okay, so you're basically going to try and reverse when he picks it up. So both of you give us a roll, please.
You can see the panda is starting to fight.
Oh, it's a draw. Interesting.
Ooh,
Okay.
both
All right. Now,
Both competitors are continuing this as Silver Fox continues to try and get. I can't remember what movie said. While
Meteora.
the panda, thank you. While the panda is continuing to elbow him to try and save his own skin from becoming a rug.
Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of a scrap developing here. Both of you come up with what are you going to do to solve this? So, Foxy, you're kind of he's kind of like backing you away with the elbow. So what are you going to do to try and cure that?
What I'm gonna do is right. If he's trying to give me elbows, I'm gonna grab his arm and try and pull back into a backstabber. I'm gonna
Backstabber.
use- yeah.
All right. Jerry, what about yourself? What are you doing here?
Gonna try and get some distance, then go for my finisher.
Oh, you're going to go for your finisher. Interesting. Okay, Foxy, you roll first, please.
You can see the mind is turning for both these
6.
competitors.
6. Okay, Jerry, you have a chance to steal here. Again, you have momentum.
Hopefully,
Use it.
the panda is going to.
7.
7. You're going to hit your finisher.
Ew.
So finisher suddenly. So describe the finisher. What has happened here?
Foxy, because he rolled lower, he's about to be the fourth victim of the Fiat Panda.
Oh, sweet
It
Jesus.
is. Then
I've seen this set up before.
grab your neck, eye over my shoulder, front waist, drive it down onto my shoulder as hard as I can. It's like it's done
Oh
about.
my God, he's going for it.
He's got.
He's going for it. The giant panda is going for his finisher. I am being told right now from the person in my ear that it is called the Fiat Panda. Correct? The Fiat Panda? Was it the Fiat Panda? I don't know anymore. I'm just excited to see how this is going to tail out.
Very good. So you've hit a finisher out of nowhere, Alan Morph. Okay.
My God! Out of nowhere! That's what I meant to add. Edit that. Edit that.
So Jerry, give us a roll, please. Again, you have momentum. You can spend it to augment a roll.
God.
Yeah, can I spend the augment this roll?
Okay, go for it.
It's a 3.
3, so it's a +7. So you've hit it pretty flushly. You've hit it well. So Foxy, give us a roll.
And is going for the pin. Will the Silver Fox be able
6.
1.
to jump tap out? I can't remember. I can't remember anything about wrestling anymore. I'm just so bloody
2.
excited. Oh my God, we have a 2 count. This giant panda Animorph may have won. May have beaten the Silver
Kick
Fox.
out.
For fuck's sake. And the Silver Fox has kicked out just at the last second. Oh my God, he's hot dogging more than bloody Hulk Hogan. Oh my God, I'm so bloody excited.
Okay,
Back to the ring.
back to the ring. So it's gonna be a standoff. So we both hit finishers. You both hit it. You're on fuck all momentum here, lads. I'll be honest. It's gonna go right down. This is gonna be the finish. Whatever hits this roll is the finish. So Foxy, what are you going to do?
Running over according to our management. We've gone over time already on this match. We need the finish. We need a winner.
We need to see what the fox is going to do next. And the panda.
Fuck this, like, yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna give him a fucking buzzsaw kick to the fucking head.
Okay, buzzsaw kick is what you're shouting. Jerry, what are you going to do?
Don't go for a bear hug. Jump on him, go for a bear hug.
Bear hug. Interesting. Okay, Foxy,
Need to
roll
see
on
who's going to
the
roll.
buzzsaw kick.
Yes.
At 11. Jerry, you'll have to beat 11.
And Jerry gets a nat 12.
It's a 7.
Oh.
So,
Oh my god,
so
the
Jerry-
silver fox has kicked! Sorry, I've jumped the gun here a little. Apologies.
So Jerry's going to go for the bear hug, right? He's going to attempt it, but you're going to separate him immediately, pat him away, and then you're going to give him a sudden bullsaw kick to the head, and Alan Morph is knocked out. Foxy,
With the
go
sudden
go for the pin.
bullsaw kick to the
One,
head.
Pin.
Foxy has gone to the pin.
3.
Silver Fox is our winner. This is the second competitor of Kyle Decker's training school that has taken a serious defeat.
He's not my trainer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I could have sworn he said earlier on that he would have to go up against someone that you did train in your previous promo. However, we might have been incorrect on that one and made an assumption. Silver Fox is the winner. He will be, I think, going ahead. But I can't remember.
Okay, Foxy, is there any afters? Or are you done?
No, I'm done. I'm just like, look. I'm basically like gesturing to whoever camera is there. It's like, there. I beat your guy.
All right, good stuff.
Hence why I said he was possibly one of Kyle Decker's trainees. Your guy. Damning words. Silver
Well,
Fox
you
as he
pick.
makes his exit as he exits the ring while the vets are now attending the giant panda that is Alan Morph. Back to whatever's happening next. I need a moment to breathe after this match.
Indeed, it was a pulse pounding
Who
match.
am I commentating with? Sorry,
Mike Dublin.
Mark Dublin. It has been a pleasure. You didn't really say much, however. So to be honest, I kind of did everything. So fuck you. And then Kurtos is just stand up at his 7 foot tall and has taken his encyclopedia on pandas and left. His P encyclopedia, a la Joey and Friends. It's just the letter P. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to keep the show going. We're going to go backstage. And a very familiar name from Absolutely Rapid, Mr. Pete Thursday, is backstage with 2 very special guests. So,
hi everybody, welcome back to Future Wrestling. I'm here backstage with 2 of the most prominent stars on the roster. It has to be said. I'm joined at the moment by Selena and Violet Storm.
Pete, you made it. Me and you made it, buddy. Can't believe they brought you along. I can't believe I was brought along. After what I did, I kind of assumed Kyle Decker would want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
What the hell are you up to, Kermit?
So, Selena, we'll start with you. It's been a long time since you've been here in Ireland. What's happened in the last year since you've been over this side of the Atlantic?
Unless you've just been traveling there, Pete, Kermit. I can't remember what your name is anymore, even though we worked together for God knows how long.
It's Pete.
But yeah, I'm literally just Pete. What? Who cares, really? You're not that important. You're a backstage role. Okay, no one really cares what you have to say. They're here to see us. They're here to see me and Violet. I'm home. I didn't think Kyle Decker would actually have me back, considering the last time me and him were ever together, I left him on his knees, and not in a good way at all.
Put that out right
It's
there.
fun.
Edit that.
No. He got what he deserved, and to be honest with you, the fact that he's no longer able to wrestle, it kind of brings pure joy to my heart. He was a smug prick who kind of deserved he got. Violet, however, this is new.
Next
Yeah.
tricky staying.
That's great. So Violet, we'll come back to you then. Obviously, you struck up this accord with Selena. How exactly did you 2 become friends? Was it from wrestling under promotions, or how did you get here?
She kind of just picked me up. Just
How I found my cats. just someone that's in need of help.
Crazy cat lady.
Push. I'm not easy. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. Very good. But we're good. Yes.
That's that's great. That's great. So obviously you guys are teaming tonight in the main event against two massive international stars. What's your strategy going into tonight's match? Have you got eyes on the live special in a couple of weeks' time with the championship on the line?
The championship. So I don't need to have eyes on it. I should already be in that championship match. I should be one of the 4 contenders. I've proven time and time again that I am one of the best that has ever come into any of these goddamn promotions. And I'm going to prove it then tonight. And so is Violet as to why we deserve, well, I'm going to prove why I deserve to be in there. I don't know about Violet. That's up to her to do that. She wants to be in the title picture. That's her choice. I'm not going to force anyone into anything. But if you do get in my way, I will, remove you from that picture.
Yeah, I'm here to prove just how good I am.
Okay.
So back to you at ringside. We'll see these two later on as we fire on to the next match. So back to you at ringside, Mike.
And so we are off to our next match. But before we get into the ring introductions, we're interrupted by a large and very immodest ahem from backstage, and we see this we we see someone kind of like come out in this kind of like pastel suit, like kind of like creamish suit, like a similar kind of like shirt and a real kind of dark blue tie, and he's just dolled up to the nines. He walks out then and goes, "Pardon the interruption, but I have something to say. I am Pastor Fred Rose, and I have come to this den of iniquity known as Future Wrestling to enlighten you about how sinful you all are. The gentleman in the ring there, what is your name? Sven Gali? You come from Budapest, Hungary? Full of sin. In fact, this whole place is full of sin. Hungary, Europe, Ireland, all of it is wrong in the eyes of God. And to prove that, I have come with an instrument of salvation. A man who was cast out of the Garden of Eden a long time ago, but he has returned to seek vengeance on those that wronged him so badly all those times ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I reintroduce you to Cutter." So Cutter comes out. We'll just play his music for him, even though he's not here. So Cutter has this kind of like, not necessarily a supernatural-ish entrance, but music swells up. Sven Gali is in the ring. He's kind of like a wrestling hipster, so he's like pretty gangly, not very athletic looking.
Muscle brand.
More or less, yeah. And as you can see, the music swells up. Cutter appears as a 6'10" monster, and just slowly prowls the ring as Pastor kind of beckons towards the poor Hungarian Sven Gali. And not much time wasted here, in fairness, because Cutter is going to make very quick work of Sven Gali. He is just going to butcher him, essentially. Sven Gali will get his hits in, he'll get his elbows and jabs and so forth, but it's just not happening. Not tonight. Cutter hits a massive choke bomb a couple of minutes into the match. Foot on the chest. 1, 2, 3.
Our next contest is underway. I am Mike Day. I am joined by and there's the 1, 2, 3, and okay, that's the end of this contest.
Bell rang.
We're done.
Wow.
That is it.
Sven Gali is out of it at this point. I didn't even get to introduce you to my co-host for this. No, wait, not a co-host. My co-commentator for this time, Cutter, and his new pastor, Fred West, which is, I'm not going to lie, that could have gone a different way if everyone else was thinking the way I was thinking when he said Fred and West in the same sentence.
It was Fred and Rose, but close enough.
Next.
What could possibly
Exactly,
go wrong there?
yeah, that's what I was like, oh God. It was like, oh, is he going to do it? Rose, sorry, I guess, sorry.
Close but no cigar there.
To be fair, I'm just so taken back by the match that I blinked and I missed it. I hope the people were paying attention back home. Cutter is not one to be liked.
that one of our superstars backstage has been keeping an eye on Cutter.
Indeed. So we'll cut then to a pre-taped promo from one Cyrus Gold. So Cyrus, take it away. Seem to disconnect. There we go.
So for everyone who wants to know who the new face of this company is going to be,
Nobody does.
the name is Cyrus Gold. I come from untold accolades in every sport I stood foot in. I am gold by name and gold by nature. My history in Greco-Roman wrestling, in MMA, in anything I set foot in, I was always a champ. And I decided it was time to take these skills to the pro wrestling ring. I want more challenges. I want to beat up more people. But I always do it with a smile on my face and with everyone behind my back. So, all I can say for you guys right now is keep your eyes open, because the new kid in this ring is going to be the one you're cheering for by the end of the night.
Tough words from a tough man.
Very nice, very nice.
As we get ready for our next contest, who is going to be the man to take down Cyrus Gold? You be the judge. Hopefully we'll see if his name is in there with the championship and one of the 4 competitors for our special. Hopefully, if we do get picked up by that major Irish network. Back to the action in the ring.
Back to the action in the ring, indeed. So Cyrus, give us a roll there, if you don't mind.
Yep.
On that promo.
It's a 10.
10, perfect. I'm going to give you a +2 on that because that was really well done. So that's a critical success. I'm going to give you +2 momentum. So it means you're going to start this match on 3, and you also gain an audience as well. So good stuff so far.
Nice.
With that being said, our next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 247 pounds from Waterford, Ireland, Cyrus Gold.
And the crowd is growing excited here for Cyrus Gold. I'm so sorry, Cyrus, I forgot.
As he pops out onto the stage, just picture a chihuahua on speed. It is just
Look at the
pure
excitement.
energy, excitement, bouncing from one side of the ring to the other, just getting the crowd behind him straight away as he makes a beeline into the ring. And
We haven't seen this much excitement.
he runs, slides in under the bottom rope, pops straight up into the opposite corner, and he's just up middle rope, bringing the crowd up with him, just getting everyone behind him as he does his little jump, spins back into the ring, and just starts getting ready for his opponent to come in and face him, while slowly bopping along to his music.
We haven't seen this much excitement since haven't seen this much excitement since Leroy O'Shaughnessy found his first heroin ball at the age of 22 before his demise. I cannot wait to see this contest. Cyrus Gold is the one to beat. I'm on tenterhooks at this point, and I don't know who's joining me for commentary, but I really hope someone does really soon.
And his opponent.
Apologies for the technical difficulties we are having here tonight.
Standing 7'3" tall, weighing 400 pounds, from Zagreb, Croatia, he is a former 5-time world heavyweight champion, Big Sven.
My God, I haven't seen Big Sven in so long. Oh my goodness. Last time we saw him, he was being arrested after destroying that 5-year-old and kicking his mom in the face. Who knew he'd be out of prison so soon? As he lumbers down to the ring. Oh, was that a trip? That was a slight trip on the ramp. It seems to have angered him even more so. However, Cyrus Gold seems ready to take him on. Back to the action in the ring when Sven eventually makes it there.
Cyrus Gold in the ring, looking at the referee, kind of going, the size of this lad.
Indeed. Sven is quite big. And the one notable thing about him...
suggests.
Indeed. The one notable thing about him is that he has a maxed out power stat. He is +3, although the rest of the stats aren't that great. So take that for what you will. So Cyrus, how would you like to start?
Just before you do start, actually, just one more quick thing to do as commentator here. It
Yeah.
should actually be noticed that Big Sven is missing a very important part of him at this point. Little Sven, who has not been seen since he went to prison. We are unsure of his current status and if he is still in fact alive or if he was passed around like currency.
Oh boy, I'm loving Kratos' debut and finale as color commentator.
Oh no, I've taken over his mic. I've taken over his Mike Dublin now.
Oh wow, fantastic!
Michael Dublin now.
Good, we're gonna have to replace him as well. So Cyrus, you are squaring up with 7'3" Big Sven, who's got like at least 1.5 foot on you. So talk us through your thought process here. How are you gonna take the big man down? If you can take the big man down.
So I go to square up with him and realize that it is forehead to clavicle. This isn't going to work.
Yeah.
And
Clyde
Cyrus
Decker's
Gold is
amazed
on
so much by this he's frozen.
Cyrus Gold is on the defense on this one. He has blocked the clothesline. He's blocked the back elbow, and he is going for the drop. Oh my goodness! We need to see a roll of the dice to see how this one plays
It's
out.
an 11.
It's an 11. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take a -1 for work. So yeah, that's a 10. It's successful. So you've ducked all that successfully, and you gain a momentum for that as well. So you're on 4 momentum. Starting off this match.
Nice.
So you've got initiative. Carry on.
So with him down, I take off to the rope beside him and come back and try to go for a punt.
Ooh, okay. Risky. I'm going to ask you for a reel on that, which is a +1.
The crowd is nothing if not behind Cyrus Gold as he tries to take the big man down.
So
7. 10.
Why am I
Okay,
turning the wrong way? There you go. 10.
10. Perfect. So that's another 11. It is successful. You hit him. You hit him with your punt. And that's another bit
Oh
of
my
momentum.
goodness, and Cyrus Gold has kicked him and he's hit the punt on the big Sven.
He's damn
And
near
he-
taking his head off with that.
Thank you. Somebody else jumping in. Thank you so much.
As Cyrus punts him, he continues with his momentum moving forward as Big Spence takes the kick and flips onto his back. And in pure shock, Cyrus just looks to the crowd, looks straight down at him, and pounces straight down to try and get the quick pin.
Okay, right. So you're
The
kind of
crowd
working.
is 100% behind Cyrus on this one, as they all want to see Big Sven, big down, 6 feet under. Under Texas Ray Mysterio right now, looking at this height difference.
Indeed. So, yeah, I'll take that. I'm gonna treat that as work the audience on that one because you did kind of look around. You did try and like get their kind of support. So you'll go for pinfall, and I'm gonna add your audience onto that, which is +2. So roll there, please, Kev, if you don't mind.
8.
8. So it's a +10. So you get 1,
10.
2, just about kicks out. So you haven't got Big Sven done just yet, but it's marginal. It's very, very close. So you've got initiative still. Though,
Oh, and
so
a
carry
kick
on.
out from Big Sven. Kick out from Big Sven, although he seems down. How is Cyrus going to come back with this?
As he kicks out and he starts to feed up onto his knees after trying to push me off, I come straight in and try to grab him into a full Nelson.
Ooh, you're gonna go for a full Nelson. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to roll on work for that one. That's okay.
So what's work for me?
-1.
It's -1.
You have 5 momentum now. Bear in mind.
And that is a 6. So I'm going to add 2 of my momentum onto that.
Okay, so you're gonna make that a 7. So yeah, that's an 8. Sorry. So yeah, Grant. So you're gonna have him in a full Nelson at the minute, right? So you have him in the position. So talk us through that now.
So with the full Nelson, I'm trying to keep him down to the ground, knowing if he gets up, it's going to be a bad time for me. I've quite enraged him, I'm assuming, by now.
Indeed. So I'm going to ask you to roll on power there, if that's okay.
Yep.
You can see the steam coming from Big
Oh,
Sven's
lads, I
ears.
love my lucky dice. It's an 11.
It's a 12. So it's a critical. So you've got Big Sven down. You've got him like you've actually overpowered Big Sven, which is huge. So much so that you're going to get momentum. So you're going to get 4 momentum, and you got your audience. So that's +3.
Nice.
So nicely done there.
The crowd is going wild here as Cyrus Gold has got the big man down. He has taken the tree. It is down. If only he can get the pin and keep this momentum going.
I'm trying to put him to sleep, which is what the full Nelson will do to you.
Apologies, I didn't realize you still
I'm
had
trying
the
to
full
make him
Nelson
pass
in.
out. Oh, yeah.
We need to check. The ref needs to check. Is Big Sven still conscious on this one?
Yep.
I can't remember our ref's name, so I'm just going to call him Sonny. It's going to go for
Sonny.
the check here now. Sonny, yeah, look at me, sunny days. And if Bret Hart was here, oh me, oh my. Let's see if we can get that hand up. He's going for the hand.
Okay,
He's not
so
gonna watch this.
so Kev, can you give us a roll there then? So I want to see how strong your hold is.
Sorry, his what?
Oh, no, I got a bad one there.
Okay,
4.
so that's a 4, and so Big Sven gets a 9 there. So he's gonna just take like one hand up. He's just gonna grip it, and he's gonna break out of the full Nelson. So he's gonna.
Sven is still alive. Still alive here. He's breaking out of the. Oh my goodness! Cyrus Gold has been thrown halfway across the ring. Big Sven is angry. Big Sven is pissed. It's like fucking opening scene of Jaws right now. There's a shark in the water, and he's sensed.
It's not going to be an easy night for Cyrus Gold tonight. That's for sure.
No, it is not, sir. No, it is not.
So he's thrown me back as he breaks out of this.
Yeah.
So I'm gone back into the corner.
You're going back into the corner. Okay. So Big Sven's gone back up to his feet here, and he's slowly coming towards you, and he's gonna try and grab onto you. Okay. So he's gonna like. You have a choice here. So you either can try and confront him or dodge him. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try dodge him.
You're going to try dodge him. Okay. Give us a roll there, just a straight roll.
Cyrus Gold doing this.
It's an 11 again.
It's 11.
Dodging out of way.
Expertly dodged.
Moving so he can. Cyrus Gold managing to move from the big boot that is Sven. If he had hit that, he would have taken his head clean off, and there would have been some very happy fan with a very, 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 I can't think of the word, souvenir, special souvenir, going home with the audience had they caught that head.
So, Kev, you're in control now. So you've rolled out of the way. So explain to us where you want to be in the ring at the minute.
What was he doing when I dodged?
He was just trying to grab onto you.
Okay, so as he ran to try and grab me, I just dove between his legs, so he just went straight face first into the buckle.
Good, yeah.
And as he turns, I'm going to run back in and try and launch the big old CM Punk style, step up knee to keep him in the corner.
Step up knee, okay. Yeah, Grant. I'll ask you to roll on real for that one, please. So you're +1 on that.
9.
9, yeah. So you're connected. It's all good. More momentum for that. So you're on 5 momentum now at the moment. So you hit the knee. You're having a bit dazed, so you have a bit more separation again. So what do you like to do next? He's still in the corner.
So with him in the corner, I'm going to grab him by the head and push him out a small bit from the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go and try to put him into the full Nelson and do like a diving stroke.
Okay. Interesting.
So truly using his size against him. As he's dazed, I'm going to catch him and push off the rope and try to drive him face first down. Because his size, I know I can't hit my finish on him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll ask you to roll on power for that, please.
Cyrus Gold is taking a serious risk
terrible.
trying to get Big Sven down.
3. Okay, so it's a 4. So what's going to happen is you're going to go for the full Nelson. You're going to try and get the leverage up on the turnbuckle, and then he's going to break out of it and turn, and immediately he's got you in a chokeslam position, right? So he's got the chokeslam position. It's too late for you, so he's just going to haul you over the ring. He's going to smack you down into the middle of it. So it was a bad draw, so he's immediately got one massive power hit on you here. So he's not going to take any fools gladly. He's taking a pinfall here. So, Kev, give us a roll.
The air has been completely knocked from Cyrus Gold here as he tries to.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. You kick out at 2.
And he managed to get the shoulders up at 2. Oh,
I've never seen anyone give Big Sven a big challenge like this from this new guy, Cyrus Gold. This is a very interesting match to watch.
This is going to end in someone's murder, and I kind of hope it's going to be Big Sven's. He's murdered enough. We need to see him down.
So, as I kick out, what does Big Sven do?
So Big
He
Sven
gets
is going to run.
agitated.
He's going to run the ropes, and he is going to go for a massive leg drop. So I'll do a roll here, and let's see if you can better it. Okay, that's an easy one. You have to beat a 5.
Oh, hang on, drop my dice. Oh, so why can't I ever turn this right? 9.
9. Okay, so he's going to go for the leg drop, and you're going to dodge just in time. So he's landed right on his pretty knackered tailbone at this time of his. It's massive.
Oh, and the tree has gone down, and he is hit hard on his tailbone. Oh, he will not be able to walk that one off. If only little Sven was here. Oof. I don't know how Big Sven is going to come out with this one, but Cyrus Gold has got the upper hand. Let's see what he does with it.
As he has landed on his tailbone, I am going to take off the ropes directly in front of him and come back with an unmerciful knee to the face.
Ooh, you're going to go for a knee for the face. Right, so I'll ask you for a reel on that one. So that's a +1.
Oh, and it's a 12.
Critical fucking hit. So what you've done
The
is...
knee has connected. The nose may be broken. I don't know if Big Sven is going to be able to come back from that one, as Cyrus Gold needs to go for the pin.
Indeed. So that went really well for you because you got your momentum, right? But critically, you got maximum audience, which means you've knocked Fox off from the top spot on the card.
Yeah.
Pretty big deal there. So maximum audience there. So you've got them in the palm of your hand here. You've got 6 momentum. Kev, what are you going to do?
With the 6 momentum, I am going to once again attempt to put him out with a full Nelson. The knee has knocked him. He is face down on the ground, and I go to lock those 2 arms and wrench every last bit of life out of him.
Okay, good. So okay.
Cyrus
So this
Gold
roll,
has gone for the full Nelson.
you're going to go for the full Nelson. I'm going to ask you for that for power plus your 6. So you're spending all your 6, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm spending all my 6 on this.
You've got a +7 on this. So
I want him dead.
Yeah.
Cyrus Gold is going for
17.
the full Nelson.
17. that will do. So Sonny Baloney, the referee, gets the arm up. 1 gone. 2.
The arm has gone down for
Gone.
1.
3.
And down for 2 is this tree. And we have a winner. Do
It's
we
gone.
have a winner?
It's gone.
Oh my
Referee
God!
called it.
Cyrus Gold has won this match. Big Sven has been taken down. Oh my God!
As the bell goes, I just look up in complete shock that I've taken down this monster and bounce straight up.
Yes.
As the ref goes to lift my arm, I go straight to the camera that's just facing me in the ring, straight to the camera going, I told you all, gold by name, gold by nature. Knowing that my performance has knocked Silver Fox down, I'm going to make a quick jab at him. Going, Silver Fox was there, but gold is always better than silver.
And Cyrus Gold
Can't even be mad,
has
that's actually
taken
good.
the Fox down a peg. The audience is fully behind Cyrus Gold as he is taken down possibly the biggest competitor that we have here at Future Wrestling in Big Sven, who I honestly don't even think knows where he is at the moment. Going into next week, Cyrus Gold can only be going from strength to strength, and if his name is not in the title tournament, then I don't know whose really should be. Back to you, team.
Fantastic stuff, lads. Well done. So, sorry, I've seen that you put a promo there after your match, right? We're going to treat that as a promo, as a post-match promo. So, I'll ask you to roll on your luck, which is a -1.
Oh, sorry, I'll put my dice away 1 sec.
Go for it.
And it's an 11, so
It's
10.
11. Perfect, right? So, you got a +10, which
Best
means...
dice in the world. Best dice in the world.
Perfectly weighted. So here's what's going to happen.
He did roll some trees, so we know it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a plus momentum for next week's taping. So you're going to start off on 2 momentum starting off, but also I am going to add. Actually, I'm going to give you a choice here. Okay, you can have a choice of make creative book you in a match for next week, you can gain +1 momentum or gain +1 heat with Silver Fox. Which would you like?
Ooh. I want +1 heat with Silver Fox.
All right. I had a feeling you would. Very good.
Now I've got +3 heat with 2 people.
Indeed, you do. Excellent.
Ooh,
This is
someone's
good stuff.
making enemies and not friends.
You're heading to the danger zone now.
Hey,
Yeah.
when I saw Silver Fox was such a despicable heel, I had to. Like, I am the face of the company.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it to him. Very good. So with that match, then everyone, modest applause for our big Sven, because God love him, he's fucked at this stage.
His nose is on the other side of his face. Like.
It's gone. His nose is back in Croatia, I think it's fair to say. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our main event of the evening, which is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Uno fall.
Hello, we all went to do the voice.
Oh, hey.
We all went to the one ball.
So, introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 187 pounds, Violet Storm. So, Kira, talk us through your entrance.
Look, I'm bounding out once the
187 pounds.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
It's a random number. Carry on.
Okay, so
Build weight, man. You always build up people.
Not the women, you don't. That's atrocious. 108 pounds would be more sense.
Fine, whatever. I picked a random number. Go whatever you want.
alright. So I just literally come flying out. High fives to everybody along the front row. Hop into the ring. Up onto the second row.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Good
Watch it out there.
Excellent. And her partner, weighing in at 100 pounds from Gotham.
I've actually just checked it. So I just checked. Actually, yeah, 187 pounds actually would make sense. Yeah, sorry, apologies about that one. So yeah,
Weighing in at
187.
189 pounds from Gotham, Selena.
I'm waiting a little bit. I haven't come out. I'm waiting for the music to kind of hit that little key point, and then as soon as it does, I literally just burst out from the curtain. All smiles. Everything is like, I'm just doing my happy little skip thing that I used to do. Heading down to, I'm not high-fiving the crowd though anymore. I'm not into that at this point anymore. I'm just doing my little skip before I do a baseball slide into the ring and just like do the look at the camera. You know, the little cute look at the camera, and then just have my legs kicking back and forth like I did on the video, on the recording the last time we did it. Do you remember? Yeah, that's what I'm doing to the camera.
Nice, I like it. Good entrance.
Just doing a little head bang.
Yeah.
Just getting that thumbnail. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's all I was doing.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. And their opponents.
The Job Squad.
First, from Helsinki, Finland, weighing in at 210 pounds, Kalpir Kalvala. So this is Tony's character, so I'm not going to steal his thunder. He's a bit of a rough neck, if you will. So there's not much pompous and ceremony here. He just walks down to the ring in his kind of Finnish gear, blue and white. You can see it from the picture. So not much ceremony on this one. He's pretty much laser focused on yourself, Selena, because you have a little bit of heat. Not much though. Not much.
We've plus one.
Plus one. So he very much milks his steam though, in fairness. He lets it play out for the entire thing. So he's patrolling around, and he just stops just before the ring. So he's not in the ring just yet. He just stands with his arms folded and waits for his partner. And his partner, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the Dragon Slayer, Kazuro. So, Kazuro is a pretty massive name in Japan. for what would be, I suppose, a rival promotion, a TV promotion. He has got his name because he defeated a legendary masked wrestler called Dragon Santos and famously unmasked him, causing his retirement. So since then, he's adopted the name Dragon Slayer. He's got the same ring gear as Dragon Santos. So it's all green, it's red and white stripes, kind of scaly texture on it. And he comes out with his mask, right? He doesn't wear it, he just holds it all the time because that's his thing now. Because he was a top star. He was a huge star in Japan. Everyone loved him. He was the biggest babyface, selling merch. But then he did something very underhanded in the match, and no one has cheered him since. So since then, he's embraced the hate. He's embraced all the contempt. And now he is essentially made himself a bigger star out of it. He's a huge champion in Japan, and now he's over here to do the same thing in Europe. So that's why he's the ace of this particular roster. And he joins Calpier. They don't have much chemistry, in fairness. They both are kind of mercenaries in this situation. They just know they have to get a job done. And no problem undercutting themselves if need be. So that is all in this match. So Calpier and Kazero then get onto the ring and take the opposite corner to Selena and Violet. And the bell rings. So talk amongst yourself. Calpier is going to start this match. So Amy, Kira, who'd like to start between the two of you?
I already have +1 heat with Calpier, so I think I'm going to start this one. Or do you want to start?
That's good to me.
Okay.
All right. So the match starts off Selena versus Calpier. So I shall do a draw on Tony's behalf. All right. How about yourself, Amy?
7.
7. Okay. So Calpier's going to take advantage here. So I think. So what were you going to start off with, Amy? Just to be clear.
I was literally my starting off point because I kind of had a feeling my dice would fuck me over. I'm just going to do the little shit-eating grin. So I'm just like looking at him, grinning at him, like, bitch, back to where we fucking both began, doing a little shy talking thing. And my original thing was just going to smack him in the face to start off.
All right, very good. Okay. That's a bit of a heelish move, but I'll allow it. So if you piss off Calpier here, and he's going to kick you in the gut, and he's just going to start wailing at you in the corner. Just some proper fierce shots. Like he's not really in a wrestling mood here. He's in a fighting mood. So with that in mind, it's a 9. So he's going to keep wailing on you, keep hitting you, and then he's going to like throw you out from the corner into the middle of the ring. So what do you want to do here? You've got to take a few shots from him. He's pulled you. He's thrown you across the ring, and you have a bit of separation now.
I want it. So I'm in the middle of the ring. I'm assuming. Is he coming at me?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
I want it. Okay, what I want to do then is I want to get a bit of momentum by running the ropes and then trying to take him off with a clothesline.
Okay, good. I'll allow that. Can you give us a straight roll, please?
Straight roll. 7.
7. That will do nicely. So it's successful. You don't get any momentum out of it, but you take initiative. So you're taking down Calpier. What do you want to do next?
Okay, I want to go for a kick to the gut. I want to get him down on his knees.
All right. Give us a straight roll again.
6.
6. Okay, so you're gonna go for the kick in the gut because he's gonna grab your foot. Okay, so he has your foot held here. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to use the run and basically give him a kick to the side of the head. So
you're gonna go for an enziguri.
Hold my foot on. That's the one. Cue.
All right. Let's see if that. Okay, so can you beat a 6 on your roll?
I can get a 7.
That 7 will do. Yep, no, that's grand. So you're going to hit him. You're not going to take him down or anything like that, but you've given him a kind of a glancing blow. So he's still on his feet, but you still have initiative back anyway, so you can continue on from there.
What I'm going to do then is, again, I'm going to go back and run the rope again, but this time I'm going to go for the, basically like the 2-foot kick. So like run the rope again and then go for like a proper like missile drop.
You're going for like a missile drop kick. Okay, grand. Give us a... another straight roll, please. I'm gonna treat it as a look, but you have like 0 stats mostly, so.
Boom, bitch.
That's a critical. Nicely done. So that shotgun dropkick is very successful, and it hits him right into his corner. So he's gonna go right back. He's not very happy about it, in fairness, nor should he be. So thanks to that, Amy, well done. You get some good momentum. You get a 2, so you're on 2 momentum, and you've gained an audience as well. So you're on 2 audience.
Okay.
But now here's trouble. Calpier has decided to tag in Kazero. So Kazero is in. No hot tag here. This is a nice cold tag, just a reset from their team. So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay in the ring or are you going to tag in Violet?
I'm going to stay in the ring here for a minute because I am meant to be the hardcore one. I have been doing this for quite some time. And I do have a little bit of, I have a little bit of, what's the word?
Moxie?
No. Experience.
No. Respect for who it is that's coming into the ring. So I'm not going to straight away. I'm not going to tag out. So I'm going to give him a bit where I wait a second just until he's actually in the ropes before I go on the defense again and try and hit him with an elbow to get him back into the corner.
All right. Can you beat a 7?
No, I cannot. I can only get a 6.
A 6. Okay, so you're gonna go for an elbow. But he's gonna trade one. He's gonna trade you with a chop, basically. So solid chop there. That's gonna hurt a bit. You're gonna trade him with another elbow. He responds again with a second chop. The crowd's going woo. You know the usual stick. So he's got a bit of control here at that point. So he's gonna give you a third chop that's gonna hit you a little bit back in. So he's hit you with 3 pretty fierce Japanese chops here. You know the type, like they're pretty rough. So what's your choice here? Like he's done a bit of damage on you.
I want to try and hit him with a DDT out of absolutely nowhere on this one.
Okay, you're going to go for like a snap DDT. Right, so give us a roll on that, please. Critical. Okay, that DDT works. Very good. So you get more momentum and you get an audience for that. So he's got to get you a chop. You've got a bit of separation then, but he's going to come towards you for for some sort of maneuver, like a grapple of some kind, and you're just going to hook him in with a DDT and drop him quickly.
Yeah, and snap him down. Yeah.
Takes the whole crowd by surprise. Like, oh fuck, what's going on here? So at that point then, so you've got control then. You're in your corner, by the way. So what would you like to do?
I'm going to tag out.
You're going to tag out?
I'm going to get Violet in. I need to tag out. I need to rest my chest.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair shout. Okay, so Kira, you're in now. Again, a cold tag here, so you're just kind of a bit of a reset here. Hop into the ring. You're in with Kazero, who's down on the ground at the moment.
Okay. Okay, so then he's after being hit by the DDT, so I'll probably try to get him up for a suplex.
Okay, you're gonna go for a suplex.
Belly to back suplex.
Belly to back suplex, cool. You have a +1 work, so you can roll on that if you don't mind.
So 9.
It's a 9. Okay, so it's successful. It's a nice clean suplex. You gain some momentum from that as well, and you're still in control. So what's your next step?
These ladies are not backing down. They're taking it to the big man on this one. Who actually thought this would happen? I already had them counted out.
Equality. Sorry, Kira, go ahead.
I'm gonna go for a pin.
You're gonna go for you're gonna go for a pin. You get a 1, and he kicks out a 2. So it was a fairly cautious pin, I think it's fair to say, but he kicks out anyway. So you still got initiative. So what would you like to do next?
Okay, so if he's getting back up as well, then go for collar and elbow tie up.
Collar and elbow tie. So he's going to lock into you here at this point, right? So can you give us a straight roll there, please? 11. Okay, that's a good one. And obviously you have him in the collar and elbow tie. So you've got control of the grapple here. So what would you like to do next?
Push him into our corner.
Into our corner. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll allow that. So what would you do next?
So run back into him with a back elbow.
Okay, so you're gonna charge him with a back elbow, yeah? Okay, right. Give us a roll on that for real. You've got a -1 real on that one.
8.
It's a 7, so you do make it work. No momentum from it though, so it's just a nice clean kind of elbow back. So he's in your corner. What would you like to do between the two of you?
You good, Amy? Or keep going?
Yeah. If you want to go, whichever one want to do.
You're the legal man, so
yeah.
Okay, so Snapmare take him down. Put him into chin lock.
Chin lock. Okay, so you're gonna try and kind of out wrestle him a little bit. So, give us a plus work on that. So it's a +1.
11.
11. So yeah, nice clean snap mare. Exactly what you wanted. +1 gives you momentum and an audience. So people are warming to you. They're impressed that you're out wrestling what is a pretty impressive Japanese wrestler. So it's all going good for you now. So you're in your snap mare. You've got your chin lock on. He's starting to fight out of it a bit now, though. He's back onto his feet. But you still have control of it here. So what would you like to do?
Irish whip into the corner and tag Amy. Well, tag Selena in.
Yeah. Okay, Grant. We'll allow that. So. Okay, so
I was like, I'm done.
So you got a spot here where like the two of you can do something for 5 seconds. So have you got something in mind, or is Selena going to?
You seem to think that we've discussed this beforehand. I'm going to get into the ring. I'm assuming then that Violet is kind of hold him there for a bit while I get some shots in.
Yeah.
Like kicks to the gut while she's holding them at the 5 count before she gets out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I basically want to do like an Irish whip, but like snap them back into the corner again.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Kind of do the pull. Yeah.
Yep, good. Yeah, I'll allow that then. So you've got she holds Kazero, you get your shots in, you get your Irish whip, and then back into your corner. What do you want to do next?
I'm going to pull him, and what's my momentum at the moment? I'm +2, am I?
+3.
+3. Okay. I want to get him into my finisher. I want to see if I can get this bitch to submit.
All right, and explain your finisher. So,
I'm not very original when it comes to this, so I'm going to stick to my octopus stretch that I used in the last game as my finisher again.
Okay, good.
Although we have had fun trying to figure out a new name for this one, so I'm actually going to think we're just going to call it like a cat's cradle at this point.
Cat's cradle. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Cat's cradle is good.
Right, so we'll call it cat instead of the other stretch. So I'm going to put him into what I call then the cat cradle, which is essentially just an octopus stretch, right?
Yeah. So Selena's going for this. Selena seems to be going for this early. She's going for the cat's cradle or a modified octopus stretch on Kazero, no less. A man who's very not well known for tapping out. Let's see how this goes. Roll, please, Selena.
I no sell you.
I will when my fucking thing starts working now. Give me a second.
I wasn't going to establish this until next week, but yes, Kazero does speak through a translator.
Got an 8.
He's got an 8. So that's, and are you keeping your momentum or which way are you doing it?
Well, if I use my momentum, I'm at an 11.
And
I do want to see if I can get this Japanese man to tap. So I'm going to use my momentum on it.
Interesting. Okay. So you've got 11. You've got a nice and snug. It's a pretty like snug hold as well. So you've got him in close to your corner as well. But lest you forget, Cal Peer runs in and charges at you and knocks you off your perch in the octopus stretch. So he's broken up the submission. Of course, Sonny Baloney, the referee, tells him to get back to his corner. He does, no problem. But the damage has been done in that sense. There is a separation and the submission has been broken, basically. So at that point, then describe what you did. Then, so you've just been knocked off the cat's cradle, as it were. You've done a little bit of damage though on Kazero though. In fairness, so both of you are kind of down at the minute. So what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm dragging him slightly a bit more centered to the ring on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But while I do this, I am going to do like I do want to run at the ropes, do a quick run the ropes, but in doing so, elbow Cal Peer before I hit a scissors kick onto I can't remember Ultimate Dragon, whatever his name is. I do a scissors kick on Kazero, yeah. So I want to do a back elbow to Cal Peer and then hit a scissors kick onto Zero.
Okay, interesting. I'll ask you to do a roll on the elbow first to Cal Peer. Okay, so we're going to treat it as a real, so it's a straight roll for you.
7.
Okay, so you do hit him. Good stuff. No momentum from it though. And now roll then on the scissors kick, which is going to be another straight roll for you.
Yes, give me 9.
9. So you connect it perfectly, and you gain some momentum from that, which is good.
Okay.
So you've got the scissors kick. You've got Cal Peer. He's not quite happy. So Cal Peer charges into the ring and starts remonstrating with you a little bit. So you've got Kazero on one side down the ground, and then Cal Peer starting to come towards you. What do you do?
I'm hoping that my tag partner is doing something in all this. I'm
Well,
going to
you can ask like Violet to
little help here while
Okay.
Cal Pierce is getting involved. I'd like a little help here as well.
Okay, so
from
Violet,
Violet.
you're gonna play for Selena in this sense then. So what do you want to do for her if you like?
So is Cal here in the ring?
Yeah, he's coming towards Selena.
Okay, well then I want to spear him.
Spear him, interesting, right? So you're gonna run from the ropes and charge him. So give us a give us a roll on that, and a roll on your luck because that's a pretty decent spot, which is a 0. It's a 7, so you get him, you take him down. Not a full spear now. You kind of take him down enough to kind of neutralize him a little bit. So the two of you are kind of in a scramble here then, and both of you come out, get tossed out to ringside. So you're going to be your own little battle here for the moment. Elsewhere, we're going to go back to the ring though, where Selena has Kazero. So Selena, you're quite impressed with what happened there, but Kazero has blindsided you from the back, so he's taken you down. And he's hit you in the back of the head with an elbow, and he has got you back up again for a suplex, which he hang on now, I'm gonna go for a suplex, which was not quite good. So you have a chance to reverse out a suplex. So
I want to reverse the suplex and hit him with the. Am I able to wait? What? Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
You're kind of in a vertical position here, so you have a chance to kind of like to slip out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip out and try and get him into belly to back suplex.
Belly to back suplex. Oh,
so
okey-dokey.
am I able to go? What way? Yeah, whatever way you describe that he has me.
Yeah, well, like I said, he blindsided you. He's gone for a suplex himself, and then like when he's got you kind of like lifted up, you stamp your feet back down again, and you basically reverse the flow is what you're kind of going for. Okay, so can you roll on your work there, which is a straight roll?
Oh, 11.
11. So perfect suplex, nice and snappy, and again some good momentum from that. Meanwhile, ringside, let's see what's happening with Violet and Calper. This is happening at the same time. So both of you are kind of in a scrap here. So let's see how Calper gets on. It's a decent roll. So he's got a few shots on you there, Violet. So what are you going to do to kind of counter it? He's starting to kind of give you a barrage of elbows and strikes here.
Probably try and go for his knees because he's taller than me, isn't he?
About like a few inches taller, yeah. So
Okay,
you're gonna go for his knees.
Yeah.
Roll on your reel there, which is a -1.
6.
6. So you're gonna go for the knees, but he resists this. He kind of like he'll grab your foot and he'll basically lift you up and hit you down into the floor. So he's got you down there, and you're kind of neutralized for the moment. Switch back to the ring then. So Selena, you've successfully hit the suplex on Kazero. What do you want to do next?
Okay, I'm going to do something very dangerous. I'm going to the top rope.
Uh-oh.
This always goes well.
Yep.
I'm going for the frog splash.
You're going for frog splash. Thankfully, isn't your
shit.
finisher anymore, which is great. It's just a solid high risk maneuver here from Selena. She's had some mixed results from this in the past, but let's see over the year, has she perfected her technique?
Do I have momentum going into this?
You have 2 momentum.
Okay, all right. Depending on whatever my roll is, we might need to take that.
Okay, you're gonna go for an 8. All right,
There you go.
8. So that's a 10. So it's a nice. So did you spend your momentum there, or did you leave it?
Well, I already have the 8, so do I need the momentum for that to be a hit?
Not particularly.
Right,
It doesn't make,
right, then we're holding on to momentum. Then we're holding on to that momentum. I've hit the frog splash. That's all I care about right now.
Good stuff. So that means then you hit the frog splash. You've got +3 momentum now. So what do you want to do next?
I'm going to go for my pin.
Okay, you want to go for a pin. So it's going to get to 1, 2, but Calpier breaks it up because he's neutralized Violet from there. So at this point now, Calpier has got you in some sort of hold, and he is gonna grab you into kind of like a reverse choke hold like this. So he's kind of got you in a rear naked choke, and he looks like he's gonna try and get you down to the ground. But I'm gonna give you a chance to try and wriggle out of this. So kind of, what would you like to do to kind of reverse this?
I want to stamp the foot.
Stamp the foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll on
Instep.
wheel there. Yeah.
9.
9. So yeah, you stamp the foot. You've got your separation then. Calpier obviously isn't the legal man, but what you gonna do here?
I want to bullshit to the ref to like get him out of the ring. I'm going to. I was like, fuck's sake, Sonny. I'm literally just going to throw him out of the ring. I want him out of my ring.
Out of the ring. Okay. I'm going to ask you to roll on your power, which is a -1.
Okay, so 8.
8. Yeah. Okay. So you throw him out of the ring on your kind of your near side. So you don't throw him like straight out. You kind of like on your corner, let's say. But again, as you've done that, Kazero has got back to his feet, and he has kind of got you on your blind side here, and he has basically hit you so much that like he's going to hit you with a drop kick near the ropes, so you're going to vault over the ropes yourself. Okay.
Okay.
So Kazero then is in the ring. So yourself, Calpier is then in the nearby on ringside, and then we have Violet kind of around the vicinity as well. So Kazero, he's Japanese, so he's going to do a pretty massive fucking dive over the ropes. Massive dive that hits all of you completely. So it's a big wipeout. Pretty big spot from Kazero, has to be said, which pretty much wows the crowd. So at that point, then Kazero has got control, and he's going to bring Selena back into the ring and go for a pinfall. So Selena, can you roll, please?
He can get the fuck off me.
Oh, very nice. So you kick out of 1 there. So it's a very, very formidable kick out there.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I'm after fucking Ultimate Warrior and him.
Absolutely. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, like I said, the dive was pretty successful, but you've resisted it. So it's, I'll give you advantage on this one, Selena. What would you like to do from breaking out of the pin?
I want to see if I can actually get him up in a bit of a schoolboy play roll up.
Okay, you want to go for schoolboy. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'll roll here for 0, and that is a 10. Can you beat a 10?
Dun, 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 dun. Ah, nice.
12. Right. So that's
Very
a
nice.
critical roll up. So in that case, you're going to roll up to 0. Let's see if you get him. 1.
Multiple.
2.
Oh, forget my schoolboy. It's going to be like when fucking Eddie won with Dragon Sleeper.
3. You got him. You got him with a schoolboy.
It's over.
It's
Oh, you
over.
need to immediately slide out of that ring and to celebrate.
I am fucking running. I am already up the ramp. What are you talking about? I'm up the ramp. There's a dust cloud where I was.
Mr. Simpson. Mr. Simpson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Selena and Violet Storm. So give us the afters here. What's happened to you? How are you celebrating?
Selena's gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I've ran. I have ran the
She's
fuck
already in the
away
car
from
on the
that
way back to
ring.
the hotel.
I'm in circles in the car park right now. Just like I'm not stopping. I'm not slowing down. Just jump in the moving car. I'm halfway up the ramp before I'm like I turn and actually do the look where I
Very
do
nice.
like my little celebration like dance at the top.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
While Cal Pear just looks at me really pissed off, like.
Indeed. So the fallout of that is, first of all, well done. It was a completely out of the blue roll-up win, which means that with the critical success, it boosted your audience to 4, which means you're top of the card, and that knocks Cyrus off.
Oh!
Bollocks to this now.
Yes, I'm afraid so. So
Fucking still ahead of you, Fox.
So, you're not the top spot.
Foxy might be silver, Cyrus might be gold.
In fairness,
I'm
there was
platinum.
2 of them, and there was only 1 of me. So like half what they got, and I'm still top.
I love the mind.
This is terrible GM-ship.
It's my first time. Leave me alone.
It's my first day.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Exactly. So with all the celebrations from Selena, we hear the music hit. It's time for the announcement, guys. So the fallout's happening. Kelpier is arguing with Kazero about what's happening here. Violet's celebrating with Selena. Their team has won. And out comes the general manager. Out comes Kyle Decker to decide
Here comes the
who's going to
general.
be the general manager. So,
It's it's Kyle Decker, not George Washington. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
so there you have it. So he takes the ring, takes the microphone off the ring announcer, and goes, "You know what? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited for the future. What do you guys think? That was a hell of a night." So
No, you're not. Yes, I am.
so
Who keeps doing that?
so
It was him.
get him,
Decker
fella.
hits the ring, and the crowd goes mild.
So you guys have given me quite a lot to think about. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a hell of a show, and now I have to make some pretty tough decisions about who I think is championship material. The first name I'm gonna throw into the hat here is a guy who impressed me. I set him an ultimatum, and he made it. Silver Fox, I'm a man of my word. You're in the match.
Right, Hawk.
You are in. Another one is
Got Silver Fox.
you see.
That one person in the crowd. I was saying boo words.
So, as I was continuing on there, I want them for people who impressed me tonight, people who got my attention. Cyrus Gold, you got my attention. You're in the match.
Sorry, Hawk.
You goddamn right he did.
So with that we have Silver Fox. We've got Cyrus Gold. It's a pretty good lineup so far, but I'd be remiss if I didn't include the woman who just pinned the Dragon Slayer. Selena, welcome to the big time. You've got a championship match on the line.
Absolute horseshit this is.
Bitch, you're looking at the one who was the first Irish champion, okay? If anything, I earned my spot.
Irish champion being full of shit.
I earned that hole. To be fair, we all were.
That
So
wasn't
that
the
in
brass ring you were reaching for.
So with that in mind, I've got a pretty tough
Ring,
decision here.
press ring.
Ass ring.
Sorry.
I've got a tough choice here. Again, a lot of people have impressed me tonight. A lot of people now on my radar. So I'm going to give this last bout to James Rage. You beat my best student, and I'm going to recognize that. Not only that, you've got him in hospital
That
right
wasn't
now.
fucking hard.
Fucking decimate him.
Holy shit! Like
You got my
Really, I
my
see
best
you.
student in hospital. I'm going to acknowledge that. I'm going to acknowledge that. You've got your title shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, at Hostile Takeover in 4 weeks' time, live on the VCR network, confirmed tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are staying on TV. Silver Fox, who comes out. Let's get the themes up. Fuck it, let's go for it. So Silver Fox gets announced in. So he comes out. He's in his gear, I suppose. Stands on the apron, if you will. On the stage, let's say. So there's Silver Fox out. Next, then we've got Cyrus Gold, who comes out then after that. Pretty that. Loving life.
Ben
so
Sound.
Bailey. It's so Bailey.
Sound.com.
Like that's what it reminds me of. Real
Yeah.
Bailey.
It's real Bailey one, yeah.
I didn't even think that. You've just ruined my entrance music.
I'm
You're
told
fucking
now.
welcome.
Even though, but like even how you said you came out to the ring, it was like you're like high five in the crowd.
Oh no,
You're like,
I didn't high five. I just bolted straight in. I was big up in the crowd.
Yeah, but like you're like up in the crowd,
In
like
fairness,
and then on the road.
I'm a kid who's a face.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Next
I
up,
can't wait to see your Bailey-esque heel turn.
Yeah,
comes out to that then. So you got James Rage making his return to the ring. He's going to square up between the two guys, between Silver Fox and Cyrus Gold.
And he slips off the apron.
Just like Matt
Steve
Seidel.
Blackman.
Oh, Matt Seidel, best debut ever.
Yes. And then lastly, who's still more or less there, but she still get hot dogs herself, is Selena. So this is your main event.
I'm Hulk Hogan. I'm hot dogging it.
Yes.
Quite literally.
You're hugging the cameras all around the shop here. So this is it. This is your moment. You're taking off the three boys here. And that's it. That's the show. The show plays out with the four contenders in the four corners of the stage, all squaring up against each other, all sizing each other out. What will happen next week on Future Wrestling when we see more of these championship contenders? Will we see more from Silver Fox and Cyrus Gold vying for position? Will we see Selena maintaining her position at the top of the card? And what of James Rage? Will we see more of him next week? Will he take another victim on his way to championship gold? And of course, what on earth, what kind of animal will Alan Morph be next? Tune in next week on Future Wrestling live on VCR to find out.
I'm gonna need to know before time what animal he plans to be, just so I can get facts up.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Ridiculous.
Decker here. Ah, Mr. Vincent. Nice of you to call. So, did you enjoy the show? I was hoping you'd say that. So we have a deal then? I like the sound of that. Tuesday nights, prime time. Yeah. Yeah, I can get used to that. How do you mean? Oh, right. Yeah, well, we all have our favourites, don't we? But I had to pick who I thought was going to be best. Sorry, do I have my wires crossed here? Yeah, I have to pick the matches and then you market them. I thought that was our agreement. Well, obviously we disagree on that one, but still. Look, I can see you're adamant about this, but I'm sure it's not a problem. We can discuss this in person if you want. We've got tapings booked for next week. Maybe you want to join us at the venue? You can meet up with the roster if you want. Fine. No, that's fine. There's a corporate hotel just a couple of blocks down. I can meet you there after the tapings if that suits you best. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Yeah, no problem. All right. Okay, I'll see you then. Thanks again, Mr. Vincent. See you soon.